She's devoted to helping keep your kids safe. Erin Runnion from the Joyful Child Foundation joins us now. This is Erica Roth with KKLA Cares. Thank you so much for being here, Erin.
Thank you for having me.
Your inspiration for starting the Joyful Child Foundation came from your little girl, Samantha. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, on July 15th, 2002, Samantha was playing outside with her best friend when a car pulled up. A man got out and asked the girls if they would help him find his lost puppy. And then he ran at Samantha, grabbed her. She kicked and screamed, yelled to her friend, and he threw her in the car. And she was found the very next day having been sexually assaulted and murdered. It was 11 days before Samantha would have turned 6. Yeah, and then I really thought that kind of stranger abduction was so rare. And the more I learned about crimes against children, the more I realized that there's a lot that parents don't realize. So we started the Joyful Child Foundation in the hopes of preventing these crimes. Over 90% of all crimes against children are perpetrated by somebody the family knows and trusts. Our faith-based communities are actually especially vulnerable to predators. Any organization where there are adults who have legitimate access to children are vulnerable.
So even when it comes to the church, parents should be cautious to who they're leaving their kids with. There should always be groups. Is that accurate to say there should always be a few adults, not just one?
Anytime you can have 2 unrelated adults watching the children, you are significantly reducing the chances of abuse.
Thankful for her time. This is Erica Roth, joined by Erin Runnion in studio with us now from the Joyful Child Foundation.
The biggest glaring thing to recognize is anybody who is seeking opportunities to be alone with children. Signs of being scared or having nightmares, those are things to clue you in that your child needs some intervention.
Tell me about the Rad Kids program and resources you've incorporated.
It is a 10-hour personal safety empowerment program that teaches children, not just tells them how to be safe, but actually physically practices drills on how to be safe.
In the Rad Kids program, the number one rule kids learn is nobody has the right to hurt me. Can you tell us why that fact can sometimes be a little bit blurry in the mind of a child when it's obvious to an adult?
Well, that's a really good point. I firmly believe that every child needs to be told and really believe that no one has the right to hurt them. It's important to be that explicit because, again, most of the time it is somebody that the child knows and trusts who's hurting them. So bring it up.
Where can we find out more information on the Joyful Child Foundation, and where can listeners donate?
It takes a community to keep our children safe, so put yourself out there. Please visit us at thejoyfulchild.org, and you can download resources and parenting tips there. You can also text the word joyful to 48510 to donate.
Thank you so much for being here, Erin, and sharing your heart.
Thank you.
That's thejoyfulchild.org. This is Erica Roth, KKLA Cares. She's devoted to